In the world of mass-market electric vehicles, the Nissan Leaf has bragging rights as the first to come to market, but it lacked the range to give it any serious consideration. A lot has changed since then, and while you still might not consider EVs to be mainstream, the segment has matured enough to move beyond appealing only to the environmentally conscious. Range is the key distinguishing factor in the electric vehicle segment. Nissan has promised a 60-kilowatt battery with a range of over 200 miles for the 2019 model year, which will bring it to the same ballpark as its competitors. Our Leaf took about 8 hours to fully charge on 240 volts. Optional DC fast charging capability should get the Leaf to about an 80% charge in 40 minutes. But be aware, on a standard 120-volt outlet, it takes 30 hours to fully charge the Leaf. And because of lack of an engine, the cabin is extremely quiet inside, with only a little wind noise intruding at highway speeds. The Leaf has sound, but unexceptional handling. It has some body lean when going through turns, and the steering is not particularly quick. The Leaf's interior looks nice, particularly the contrasting trim colors. The seating position feels higher than in most cars, giving drivers a good view out of the road. Unfortunately, the steering wheel doesn't telescope and is too far away for many drivers. The infotainment screen on our SL trim included a 7-inch touchscreen with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay compatibility. The gear selector looks more like a hockey puck than a traditional shifter. We found it confusing at first, but the learning curve is low and proves to be simple to use overall. Rear passengers will find a snug back seat, with headroom particularly tight. The cargo area is small, but it has a deep well for corralling items. The seat backs can be folded down to expand cargo room, but they are at a higher position than the cargo floor, leaving the loading space uneven. Forward collision warning and automatic emergency braking are standard equipment on all trim lines. Automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection is also available as part of an option package that includes ProPilot Assist. Nissan's optional ProPilot Assist suite is offered on the Leaf. It combines steering assistance and adaptive cruise control into one system. ProPilot Assist requires drivers to keep their hands on the steering wheel, but that doesn't assure that they are paying attention. If it senses the driver's hands off the wheel for too long, it gradually increases the warnings and will eventually bring the car to a controlled stop. It's important to note that these systems have no proven safety benefit, but can make driving convenient, especially in stop-and-go traffic. For more on electric cars, check out consumerreports.org.